Jonathan Alter, His Very Best, Jimmy Carter, A Life. Delve into the remarkable life of the 39th President of the United States, Jimmy Carter, in this engrossing summary of His Very Best, Jimmy Carter, A Life by Jonathan Alter. Beyond politics, discover the personal journey of a man who rose from being a barefoot farm boy to an icon of global change. Explore the moral costs of his early years in the face of racial discrimination, his enduring partnerships in both business and politics, and his transformative commitment to Christianity. Witness the feats achieved during his presidency, including advancements in environmental and human rights, international diplomacy, and social reforms.
The Epic Journey of Jimmy Carter. The book highlights the life of Jimmy Carter, from his family's history as slave owners and landowners, to his upbringing in Plains, Georgia. Despite attending an all-white school, he identified himself as an outsider and embraced this persona in his political career. Carter attended the Naval Academy and became a submarine officer, reaching the rank of full lieutenant. He drew inspiration from his mentor, Admiral Hyman Rickover, who taught him to lead his life with purpose. After his father's death, Carter returned to Georgia to manage the family business, which became the foundation of his political partnership with his wife, Rosalind. He served as a church deacon, a Sunday school teacher, a volunteer with the Boy Scouts, and the chair of Georgia's March of Dimes. The book portrays Carter's journey as an American epic and a story of reinvention, as he advanced from a farm boy to a global icon and President of the United States. Carter's transformation. This summary focuses on the political transformation of President Jimmy Carter, covering his journey from being a school board member who didn't implement integration to becoming Georgia's governor. The article highlights Carter's discipline and his gradual spiritual transformation that helped him become more accepting. The summary also touches on how Carter's political campaign team helped him become president. The rise and achievements of President Carter. President Carter, the first black woman senior state official and the first black county judge in Georgia, rose to power by advocating for prison reform, establishing community mental health centers, and enacting the nation's first Sunshine Laws. His reorganization plan for the government cut state agencies by a third and increased the number of blacks on state commissions and boards. Carter's presidential campaign was marked by frugality and grassroots efforts much influenced by his Sunday school background. His win in the Florida primary marked the end of the 150-year-old racist wing of the Democratic Party. Despite a fragile economy, he won the presidency with 50% of the popular vote, and advanced his legislative priorities during his presidency with Democratic control of Congress. The unprecedented visionary. Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, was an extraordinary leader who dealt rationally with problems, acquiring multiple skills in the process. He signed major environmental bills, initiated a shift to non-carbon energy, and mandated energy conservation whilst reducing pollution and boosting natural gas production. Carter's attention to detail helped him achieve his greatest political feats, including the Camp David Accords and the Panama Canal Treaties. He appointed a diverse group of judges, including Ruth Bader Ginsburg, abhorring rigid ideologies. Carter believed that upholding human rights is as vital as the United States Constitution, going so far as to establish the Bureau of Human Rights and Humanitarian Affairs in the State Department. His efforts led to the fulfillment of pivotal aims, such as the Panama Canal Treaty, which contributed to Western Hemisphere democracy, and the Camp David Accords peace treaty between Israel and Egypt. Carter's presidency, a tale of challenges and achievements. The summary describes the presidency of Jimmy Carter, who faced numerous challenges and eventually lost the 1980 election to Ronald Reagan. Carter's presidency was hit by a wave of inflation, gas shortages, and materialism. He appointed Paul Volcker as the Federal Reserve Chair and spearheaded the deregulation of trucking and airlines to reduce inflation. His decision to allow the Shah of Iran into the United States triggered a 444-day hostage crisis in Tehran. During his presidency, the United States boycotted the 1980 Olympic Games in Moscow, in concomitance with the Russian occupation of Afghanistan. Additionally, his efforts to rescue the hostages in Tehran failed. Despite significant challenges, Carter signed some notable legislation such as the expansion of food stamp eligibility, funding for mental health centers, and Superfund legislation. After his presidency, the Carters achieved significant accomplishments in health care, helping to reduce guinea worm disease and lessen cases of river blindness in Latin America and Africa.
This comprehensive book summary of His Very Best, Jimmy Carter, A Life uncovers the intricate tapestry of Carter's life, revealing a complex, multifaceted man who aspired to make a considerable impact on the United States and the world. Throughout his various roles as a farmer, naval officer, governor, U.S. president, and more, Carter remained progressive, rational, and committed to achieving positive change. Despite challenges and controversies, his achievements in domestic reforms, human rights, environmental laws, and international diplomacy continue to inspire change today. Carter's faith, resilience, and unwavering dedication to public service invite us to seek hope, decency, and accountability in our own lives, as well as the political landscape.